The Trailblazers play before the hometown crowd here in downtown Portland, Oregon. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Portland Trailblazers, they come in off a good outing against the Golden State Warriors. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
All right, yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancer. Your Blazer dancer.
You should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. Let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
Takes it from 10, and it's Portland with the rebound. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
I mean, this just demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score often.
At the elbow, Williams. Great D that time from Adebayo.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Smart. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Here's Towns. And the layup's good off the glass.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Pass to Adebayo. And a miss there on the triple. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Now here's Beverly, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Outside, Smart. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to Towns. And it's sent back by Horford.
You can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, they'll send it back.
To the middle. Nifty move. And Williams with the nice bucket inside.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And here is KD. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
For the Celtics.
And Adebayo drops them both. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Holiday up top. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Williams. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the squad. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
For 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Here's Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
For many years now, one of the best defensive players in the league. Smart gets them into transition.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Brown. Right side, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And they get it. 2 minutes. Holiday at the elbow. The kick out to Brown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Celtics ball.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Blazer dancer.
And there's a minute 45 left from the first quarter of the game. The 11-footer. That one a little long. Celtics leading by 10. Inside. Ingram with the steal. Towns wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Towns has got 5 now.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Now here's Beverly. Outside Durant. Back to Beverly. Smart wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Williams. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Adebayo. A finish. And slam dunk by Smart.
What energy from Smart in transition. Always putting in the sweat to help every play.
Ingram. And it's sent back by Horford. And finished off by KD.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you're trying to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Adebayo.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Ingram. From deep.
And Durant had that fire in his eyes there that he was going to bother that shot at all costs.
Your Blazer
And as the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Brown. Lock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for. Can't get them all to go.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. The 3 from KD. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Ingram. Pass to Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Marvin is a playmaker. I mean, Ingram looking very unselfish with the crisp pass to the open teammate.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Durant. Down low. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Ingram with it. Outguarded by Smart. Back to Ingram. Towns the screen. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, look at how Ingram uses his stride on the drive. He's able to get inside so quickly.
Durant for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer Dancer.
We see all these teams make all these moves to bring in big-time talent, but how important is chemistry between those players once they are sharing the same locker room?
Well, it's funny because chemistry doesn't show up on the stat sheet nor in analytics, but it's so essential. I mean, as a player, you need friends out there on the court, guys that hold you accountable, support you, and some that you enjoy the journey with.
Now here's Edwards following the shot by Drew Holiday. Order outside. Up top, Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Celtics leading by 11. Outside Jordan. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Pass to Towns. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Towns.
Ingram's length and activity paying off. Great transition defense to offense.
Edwards looking it over. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Austin with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Edwards drives in.
Anthony Edwards.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof. And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if he can stroke it like that.
Outside, Towns. Brown inside. 6 on the shot clock. Towns the screen. Takes the 3. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Inside. A nice shot by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
Jordan's got his first basket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Make a little noise.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 19. Here's Ball to the right side. Pass to Johnson. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Celtics lead by 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Portland moving the ball around. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from outside. And KD's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Towns the screen. And Ball slams it in.
It's just the intuition of Ball, if you ask me. He just knows what to do and when. And right there, he puts it on the floor and makes a play.
Here's KD. He's got 10. Pass to Horford. A 3-ball. Outside, KD. Adebayo the screen. Nice move. And Adebayo throws it down.
Skilled and instinctual enough to have an offense run through him. That's how good he is. Durant has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
Now, here's Ball. Here's Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Durant, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 19. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Williams. On the wing, Holiday. Just 2 to shoot. Great touch on the 16-footer. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
And Towns gets it to go.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Beverly. Left side, Horford. Horford double team. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Adebayo outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Williams. Brown drives in. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Towns. Pass to Williams. Blocked again. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball. Celtics ball starts the second half. Let's hear it.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Durant for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
3 points.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's sent back by KD.
Good reflexes right there from Durant. Able to get ahead of the shot, knock it away.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Durant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to KD. Towns with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Williams. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
KD looking around. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Portland. Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Towns down low. He can't get it to go. Durant with some nice D. Now here's Beverly. It's Durant on the wing. Over Williams. And so Boston again turning it over.
Ball. Portland ball.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Portland.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the
Hey,
defensive
man,
end.
who wants a free T-shirt? Make a little noise. All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
.51 seconds left in the third. And it's Ball penetrating. Can they get it? Lets it go with the three. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When Ball is focused from the arc, he's almost automatic. I mean, defense, they can't let him pick his spots out there.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's Ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The kick out to Williams. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball.
That's his first personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Celtics ball starts the
Celtics
second
leading
half.
by
Let's
21.
hear it for your Blazer team.
Booker with it. On the wing, Porter. Booker outside. Down low. Here's Boucher. And so it's Boston. Sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
All right, look who's
We've
coming
got
out
more
on the court.
NBA basketball.
Come on, give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Boston ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time.
Now Booker.
Let's hear it for your Blazer defense.
To the left wing. Williams with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Healed outside. 5 to shoot. Booker outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. They'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his second personal.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
3 shots.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
The drive-by ball. Pass to Wood. Portland moving the ball around. Wood sets a screen. Here's Ball. And Boucher sends it back. Right side, Porter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got his first 3 points of the game. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Ball. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Portland. He takes it in. It's deflected.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Booker outside. Hield attacking. Porter trying to free himself up. And they're able to recover. Back to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Here's Ball. Pass to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And here's Beverly. Adebayo the screen. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Will it go? And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
For three, Durant. And that one is off. And it's Portland the other way. Brown outside. With the second effort, Al Horford with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Durant for three. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. Towns in the corner. Brown right side. Back to Towns. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.